Welcome to the Andalucia Circuit in Spain, where we'll be driving the Ferrari 488 and the Porsche 911 GT3 to test out Michelin's brand new tyre technology. I'm Mike Fernie, I'm pretty sunburned, and this is DriveTribe in detail. Michelin has developed an app that essentially creates a smart tyre, recommending tyre pressures to optimise lap times. So we took to the Andalucia Circuit to see what it was all about. And our host definitely didn't mess around with the machinery at our disposal. First, we had the Ferrari 488 GTB, 661 brake horsepower of mid-engined, twin-turbocharged fury, and one hell of a way to experience my first prancing horse. To add a bit of contrast, we were also given the Porsche 911 GT3, the rear-engined 9,000 RPM track weapon that so many petrolheads covet as the peak of sports car engineering. To start with, let's get techie about tyres in general. They're the only contact patch that you have between the car and the road. So especially on hard track driving in something like a 911 GT3, they're unbelievably important to get right. A staple area of engineering, the gas laws concern the properties of volume, pressure and temperature. We can assume that a tyre is fairly rigid and therefore its volume is constant. While driving around a track, the friction between the tyre and the tarmac will lead to heat building up within the tyre. Because volume is constant, the gas laws predict that if temperature increases, pressure also has to increase. Once the temperature and pressure builds up enough, the tyre will begin to swell, resulting in the contact patch getting smaller and smaller. This will then lead to a lack of grip, and understeer or oversteer occurring, depending on which axle you're hardest on. That's not what you want on a track day, so you're going to have to come back in and change the pressure. The problem with most tyre pressure sensors is they're attached to the tyre valve. That's attached to the wheel, which isn't that relevant when you're doing track driving and it's all about the rubber. The ingenious thing Michelin have done is they've attached their temperature sensor directly to the tyre, meaning that it's getting a very accurate reading of temperature from the rubber itself. Okay guys, we're in the Porsche 911 991 GT3, about to head out on track. We've got the Michelin Track Connect app ready to go. The tyre pressures are starting at OEM, nice and pumped up, and then as they warm up, it will start to recommend the pressure for us. We'll come back in, change those pressures, lowering them, and then we should see our lap time getting quicker and quicker.
Here you brake around the red and you steer around the right one.
Jesus Christ.
Braking. We have here the triple right, so go apex first, then use the width, go apex again.
So green is good, so I'm nice and warm at the front, but not quite at the back.
Yeah, they're too warm already on the back. Yeah. And on the front they're still okay, they have good grip, so you have an oversteer tendency. Braking here.
So guys, that's been the initial laps in the GT3, fully pumped up tyres, and as you can see from the app, those rear tyres especially are getting serious pressure in them, getting to a point where they need to be decreased to keep that lap time optimal. With the tyres beginning to overheat and grip starting to decrease, we hopped back into the pits to change the pressures to those recommended by the app. I was obviously tougher on the rear tyres, as it recommended a 0.7 bar decrease in pressure at the back compared to just 0.35 bar at the front. With the pressures changed, it was then time to head back out to see how much I could decrease my lap time by.
Okay, enjoy Michael.
Feels so much lighter.
Yeah.
Absolutely screams.
Yes. That's it's almost a race car, right?
Yeah, that is an engine.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
lap that you had before. You improve your lap time all the time. And you see your tires now?
Yeah.
They all stay in the right range. So that means it's consistent. Which means for the guy, you know, the balance of the car, you can have much more fun because the balance of the car stays the same.
The only thing coming from, I think it's from gaming, with this, I would say once your tyres are warm and like an operating temperature is good, they should go from, like, I see green as cold.
Oh, okay, I know what you mean.
Into warm and, you know, sticky.
Well,
this is like the inverse.
It's green, like green light, you know, it's more like a traffic light. Green is okay, orange is and red is not good. So yeah, maybe it's a good suggestion that we could do to the guys.
The new tyre pressures made a huge difference, with the car feeling much more planted and sure through the high-speed corners, as well as staying stable and true out of the hairpins. My lap time decreased by 3 seconds during that second session. Of course, I will have known the track better and better as the day progressed, and gotten more and more confident with the Porsche. But the difference in the dynamics of the car after the tyre pressures had been changed definitely played a factor in hacking chunks off my lap time. It goes to show that if you're a keen driver who loves a weekend thrash, tyre pressure should be at the forefront of your mind.
What Michelin is doing with this new app is really cool. And from a geeky engineering perspective, knowing exactly what's happening with the pressures and temperatures within the tyre is a really interesting insight. Thank you to Michelin for sending us on this epic track day, and we hope you guys have enjoyed watching. See you again next time.